What channel versus Mystics on today? Time, schedule, live stream to watch Caitlin Clark WNBA game. Only 1 week remains until the WNBA season is put on pause for the All-Star break and Paris Olympics. That's still plenty of time for teams to build momentum before the second half of the 2024 campaign begins. Nobody needs to find a rhythm more than the Mystics, but they'll have to defeat the Fever on Wednesday afternoon in order to get on the right track. The Fever may not be sitting atop the league standings, but they've recovered nicely after a 3-10 start, winning 6 of their past 9 games. All-star selections Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell are looking like the big three many Indiana fans were hoping to see when Clark was selected with the No. 1 overall pick in this year's draft. They combined to take down the Liberty in their latest game, an 83-78 victory on Saturday. In that win, Clark became the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double with 19 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. The Mystics haven't had their breakout moment yet, winning just 5 games and losing the previous 2 matchups against the Fever. They have talented players like Ariel Atkins, Stephanie Dolson, and Aaliyah Edwards, but Shakira Austin and Brittany Sykes have missed significant time with injuries. HERE is everything you need to know about Fever versus Mystics, including 10 streaming options for Clark's next WNBA game. WJT channel is Fever versus Mystics on today. TIV channel. TIV live stream. Sling. Fever versus Mystics will air on TIV. Viewers can also stream the game on Sling. Sling is the home for the avid sports fan. You can always cheer for your favorite teams with channels like TIV, Full Network, Swan, and more. WJT time is Fever versus Mystics today. Date: Wednesday, July 10. Time: noon. Fever versus Mystics will tip off at noon on Wednesday, July 10. The game will be played at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Fever versus Mystics radio station. Radio channel, SiriusXM channel 86. You can listen to Fever versus Mystics live on SiriusXM. Coverage will be available on channel 86. Get 3 months of SiriusXM for just $1. Listen to live WNBA, full, MLB, and null games, plus NASCAR, college sports, and more. Stay updated with all the news and get all the analysis on multiple sport-specific channels. Fever versus Mystics tickets. Tickets. StubHub. Tickets for Fever versus Mystics are available on StubHub. The full seating chart can be viewed by clicking on the link below. WNBA games today. Full schedule for Wednesday, July 10. There are 5 WNBA games on the slate for Wednesday, July 10. The first game of the day is scheduled for 11 a.m. at Fever versus Mystics and Dream versus Sky are scheduled to tip off at noon. The final 2 games are scheduled for 3 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Game time TIV channel. Liberty versus Sun, 11 a.m. Mystics versus Fever, noon. Dream versus Sky, noon. Aces versus Storm, 3 p.m. Wings versus Mercury, 3:30 p.m. Fever schedule 2024. Here's a look at Indiana's upcoming schedule. Date, opponent, time, channel, July 10 versus Mystics, noon. July 12 versus Mercury, 7:30 p.m. Ion, July 14 at Lynx, 4 p.m. Heston, July 17 at Wings, 7:30 p.m. Heston. Mystics schedule 2024. Here's a look at Washington's upcoming schedule. Date, opponent, time, TIV channel, July 10 at Fever, noon. July 14 versus Aces, 3 p.m. Sports Network, July 16 versus Mercury, 11:30 a.m.